the things that there's been increasing evidence about in terms of what works is the idea of bundled services. For many years, development interventions focused on a particular task, right, to provide credit. So you had village savings and loans set up to provide credit. But what we learned was that if women did not have the experience of developing a business, when they got the loan, they did not necessarily use it in ways that actually helped them make that business profitable. Or they didn't have the skills to be able to protect that loan from the needs of the family for a wedding, or the needs of the family for buying food if the harvest had failed. So the idea of bundled services is that you provide an integrated program. And again, what aspects or what dimensions that program is integrating will depend on which group of actors you're working with. So I keep coming back to this issue of the specificity. Generalizations aren't going to help us very much. Finally, the issue of digital, and this is reiterating what I said before, digital can be a fantastic mechanism for helping women to be able to make decisions and to act on them, to increase their empowerment. But the first step is actually to get them the phones. In Bangladesh, women generally are not considered to be very active in agriculture. They are, but the public presentation of them does not necessarily acknowledge it. And this was a project to create an opportunity in the village for women who are growing vegetables to be able to bulk those vegetables and to link them up with transport to be able to take the vegetables to market, because mobility is also a very serious problem in Bangladesh for women. And the digital component is that this was being done through an app. So if you had your produce ready, you were able to call, meet with the village representative who would bulk all of this produce, make the connection with a transporter, and then be able to take the products out to the market. And by using the digital mechanism, it was able to reduce problems of meeting face-to-face with men that you didn't know, which could be problematical. And it also helped to improve the quality of the bulked goods because you were able to sort and grade. So farmers reported getting higher prices and cutting down their own transport costs because things were going together, and as a result earning much greater income. So I thought that was a great example of how you can use digital for the benefit of women, even in places where women tended not to be as recognized as actors. Another one that I love, and we have some Nigerians in the room, so I'd really like to know your take on this, but I found out about this Hello Tractor program a couple of years ago. And this is one where a Nigerian who went to the States and then returned had this idea of creating an Uber-like app so that you could call for a tractor when you needed it. That in itself was pretty innovative, right? To be able to spread the cost of that tractor across all of the farmers, to lower the cost for the producers. But what I really liked about what I read about this program is that he had a very specific goal of helping women become tractor drivers and tractor owners. This is, to my mind, practically unheard of. You know, you always hear the arguments about why women can't be tractor drivers. Now, he didn't pay any attention to that. He said he hopes that the model will change negative gender stereotypes about women's ability to drive tractors.